Those mandrakes are really relishing their
Okay.
new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
My family and I travel.
Zajęcia z eliksirów. Okej.
I'm dying to visit Romania.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Poczekaj.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Czekaj, założę sobie chyba posażenie. Damy sobie ten strój.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects
Professor
taught
Sharp.
at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okej.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Sok z... Dodaj soku z chorbotka.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okej.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Gareth Weasley.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Aha, coś
I'm Gareth, by
kombinuję.
the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll
Oh,
get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not...
Revelio.
Revelio. Coś jeszcze?
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okej. Idziemy ważyć.
Potions are two
Revelio.
things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Dobra, wybierz. Czas ważenia. Eliksir wzmacnia obronę osoby, która go wypije. Pokryje ciało twardą, kamienistą skórą. Dobra, podnieś i... Dobra.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Professor Sharp must...
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Co on zrobił?
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
A uważyłem.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will
O
answer to
nie!
me as well.
Ty gnoju. Pomogłem mu.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okej.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
No dobra, to idziemy dalej. Ja mam 7 level. Te levele coś dają w ogóle? Będę leveluję, ale... Nie wiem. Tak, na razie nie wiem, jakieś leveluję, ale to nie wiem,
Heard
coś
you're
daje.
defending Hogsmeade against Trill.
Chyba.
There is such a thing as trying.
Dobra, misje. To jest Expelliarmus, wygląd to nie chcę. Dobra, dawaj, spotkaj się z Nati. No właśnie na razie nie rozwijam, oprócz jakichś nowych czarów. Nowych czarów i nowych skinów do strojów. Znaczy, no, jedyne jakieś rozwijanie postaci to jest, że jakieś stroje nowe lecą. To mają, że masz większe obrażenia, ale... Rozwijania postaci jako takiego nie masz, tylko że nowe czary. Chociaż jest, no są tu niby jakieś talenty, ale na razie jest to zablokowane. Tam jest napisane, że trzeba przejść dalej w fabule. Poczekaj, bo to jest dosyć daleko. No to wyjdę stąd. Południowe wejście. Bo ja jestem Pietruszka. Ta gra lepiej chodzi na otwartym terenie niż w Hogwarcie samym. Jakby duża liczba NPC-ów tak lagowała. To nie jest chatka Hagrida?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I
Nati,
hope you've recovered
co
from
tam,
a rather
Nati?
eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Now. I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Bing. Bing, bing, bong.
Mummy! Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses...
Revelio.
Shista.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay
O,
right
tu nie
here
mogę
where I can
wejść.
see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawing?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
They must have come this way. Think!
Co to za goście?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Nora. Nora podróżniczka.
Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Devil. Speak to the devil. Wilkomowa, speak to the devil.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never...
O kurde, jakiś ten...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Pojedynkowiczka popiołów? O, jakiś ten... Jakaś silniejsza. O kurde.
Find me himself.
And in the clouds, maybe Did you learn that in your face?
Chyba zamieniłem w kurczaka.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
Łamigłówkami Merlina.
I believe he created them as a diversion
Na
for his
brodę
fellow
Merlina.
Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
Incendio! Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Okej. Ale zagadka.
Beard, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Główki. Dobra. Co to? Srebrne okulary. 12 obrony. Ciemny kapelusz żelaza. No dobra, sowia poczta.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is...
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Chyba... Czekaj.
I'll have a look for you.
Mam pierwsze spostrzeżenie co do tej gry już po tej chwili. Już widzę takie pierwsze minusy. Gra jest rzeczywiście dosyć mocno przegadana. Może tych dialogów nie ma jakoś nie wiadomo ile, w sensie, że NPC nie pierdolą po 10 minut. Ale jest tu gadka, zagadką. Bo gram prawie 2 godziny dzisiaj. Gramy prawie 2 godziny dzisiaj. A ja dosłownie walczyłem chyba 2 razy? 3 razy licząc ten trening. Ale... No to tak jest... Ale to nawet nie chodzi o mniej dialog, właśnie to jest problem, nie jest problem, bo ja rozumiem, że to jest gierka fabularna i to nie jest tak, że nagle ta gierka ma się stać grą pokroju Gotika 1, gdzie w Gotiku 1 stosunkowo jest dosyć, w sensie na przykład w takim Gotiku powiedzmy 1, to tam jest dużo takich konkretnych dialogów, po prostu zrób to, zrób tamto, ten, jak zrobisz to, to pogadamy, nie? Tu jest jakaś historia, no więc wiadomo, że to będzie się rozwijać i te dialogi są potrzebne gdzieś tam. Jaki jest problem zasadniczy? Że dialogi są na powiedzmy 2 godziny gry, 1,5 godziny przypada na dialogi. Czyli na przykład z 2 godzin, pół godziny to jest taki czysty gameplay, że rzeczywiście coś na przykład robię, walczę z kimś, nie wiem, rzeczywiście robię jakąś zagadkę, coś tam. A tak to jest po prostu bieganie od NPC do NPC i ten. Więc tu nie chodzi o to, że na przykład dialogu ma być nagle mniej, tylko że te gry, i to jest chyba tak właśnie jak w Kingdom Come mówili teraz też ten problem, że ta gra jest tak dziwnie właśnie zbalansowana, że masz bardzo dużo dialogów, a bardzo mało rzeczywiście grasz. A to powinno być Okej, może być na przykład, nie wiem, godzina dialogów, ale potem dajcie mi na przykład godzinę grać, powiedzmy, nie? Przecież w Kingdom Come 1 też było bardzo dużo dialogów. Też się nieraz słuchało długo czegoś, ale też nieraz było, nie wiem, potrafiłem
Statues Mr.
przez
Ollivander
godzinę,
mentioned
nie wiem, jeździć po
must
lasach
be
na przykład.
upstairs amongst the owls.
I to jest takie, że to nie jest takie wyważone.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. I'd best keep looking. No statues here.
O, brakuje właśnie więcej rzeczy, tak jak teraz. To jakaś zagadka, coś sobie robię i gram sobie normalnie w gierkę.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Accio!
Here's a welcome surprise.
Levioso! Accio!
Nothing. I'd best keep looking. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here.
Accio!
Oh, this will do nicely. Nothing.
Wszystkie? Coś jeszcze? O!
What's happening?
Sówki! O kurde. Jeździec bez głowy.
Could it be? Has someone solved my
Richard
puzzle after all these
Jackdaw.
years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden
O,
Forest?
zakazany
I'd
las.
be happy to show you where to find them.
Czekaj, czy będą pająki.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
No dobra. Poczekaj. Co to tak skrzeczy? Ty, kwiaty dzwonią. A fajne. Dudują. Kwiaty dudują. Dudki. Oho, idziemy do lasu. Oho. To może sobie dam tego. Może damy sobie Lumosa. O, jest jakiś przeciwnik. Muszę nauczyć się zaklęcia rozbrajającego. Pójdę do... Zaklęcia rozbrajającego. Muszę się nauczyć. A to było ta, nie? Aha, to poczekaj. No muszę wrócić się nauczyć tego. Magii.
Might some kind soul help me?
Co to?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
If you need to stop.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Excellent form.
Accio! Incendio!
That's it.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Kurwa!
Something.
Nie miałem tego.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Okej.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Seriously. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Confringo!
Don't shy away now.
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
You're better than that!
Incendio!
Fringo!
Accio!
I'm the one.
Leviosa!
Kurde! Mogę jeszcze raz?
They made it
Yes, I'm ready now.
very well. Good luck.
Czekaj.
Leviosa! Confringo! Tego!
Incendio! Leviosa!
Confringo!
Accio!
Oh, there goes my wager.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Protego.
Czemu nie mogę jej ten?
Sendo!
Coś tu się dzieje.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Jak mam go namierzyć?
Fringo!
Protego.
Leviosa!
Act like a winner.
Wietrzaje, co tu się dzieje?
Incendio!
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Come on! Sendo! Confringo!
Jak ten tu się namierza w ogóle?
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Ma piskliwy głos strasznie.
It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
ogóle bym musiał... Unikać ataków przeciwnika. Więc przewroty. Muszę sobie jakiegoś przeciwnika znaleźć. Czekaj, może... Dobra, spróbuję jakiegoś przeciwnika znaleźć. Żebym sobie wyrolował. Dobra, idziemy gdzieś do lasu. Dobra, są to jesteś przeciwnicy, czy naprawdę muszę iść do lasu? Muszę do lasu iść typowo. Gdzie był las? Las był... Dobra, idziemy do lasu. Zakazany las. Czemu on go bije?
Cricket running home. You may want marvelous strike.
Incendio.
No.
Dobra. W trakcie dnia.
Revelio.
A mogę to jakoś przeczekać?
Oi, can you help me?
Nie, nie mogę ci pomóc.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus!
Good work.
I to
The
już?
diary is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Aha, i to już. No to było szybkie. Cześć, czekaj.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
No dobra. Dim 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 dam dim dam. No fajnie, że chociaż jak przychodzisz na misję i misja się dzieje w innym czasie, to możesz poczekać od razu. Nie musisz gdzieś tam iść się przespać czy coś, tylko od razu możesz przy misji poczekać.
Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Pająki! Czy on ma 20 level? What?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Co tu się kurwa dzieje? What? Co tu się kurwa dzieje? Czemu pająk ma 20 level? Czekaj, może nie poszedłem tu gdzie miałem. Ja poszedłem chyba nie tu gdzie miałem.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Palony ty.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Ło, ale fajne. Ale fajne przejście. Dungeon?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Wartownik lojalist. Oła.
I will make you pay.
Incendio.
Kurwa.
Get down from here!
I won't rest.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Okay.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where this all leads. someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
W końcu jest w tej grze trochę gameplayu, to mi się podoba. W końcu trochę gameplayu się zaczęło pojawiać. Trochę więcej.
Incendio!
Kurde.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Oj. No i chyba niepotrzebnie to użyłem.